As we look big picture here, who do you think is the next Canadian to win anywhere in the world of golf?
I think we could see a Canadian win right here on Myrtle Beach soil this week.
Okay.
Mackenzie Hughes typically plays well at the Valspar, Copperhead course in Innisbrook. This golf course here, the Dunes Club at Myrtle Beach, to me, it reminds me a lot of the Valspar. It's framed very similar to Innisbrook. The one difference is it's not as undulated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rolling hills and movement at the Valspar. Here, there's not as much. So it's a flatter version of the Valspar, but it will look very similar and fit his eye very similar. It's an old school golf course. You keep it in the fairway. I think Mackenzie Hughes could do really well. Watch for him this week at Myrtle Beach. And I keep pointing to it. Historically speaking, as recent as Lucas Glover, when guys finally go to the broom putter and they give up and they get uncomfortable and they put their egos away on the greens,
right,
which Adam Svensson has just done and gone to a long putter. If he sticks with that long putter and goes with it this week, Adam Svensson could surprise a lot of people. So I think we could see a Canadian win this week, right here in Myrtle Beach.
And Adam Svensson also played well with Cam Davis at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans through 3 rounds. Didn't have the Sunday they were looking for, but Svenny, look out for Svenny this week. Now, we know next week is a major, the PGA Championship. We know the season Corey Conners has had. Do you think he's Canada's best chance to get in the mix next week at the PGA Championship?
I mean, statistically speaking, it certainly suggests that, but I'll keep leaning on what I've been saying kind of most of the season. It'll sound a bit like a broken record that I believe Corey Conners is the one most likely to get himself in a mix at a major. Statistically, it shows that. He did that at Augusta. But the player I feel from Team Canada's perspective that's ready to compete on a Sunday and win a major is Nick Taylor. I just think that if Nick Taylor figures out his swing that day, that week, gets a couple of good thoughts and looks up on the leaderboard and finds himself within a shot of the lead, he's got a switch and a gear that he hits that the rest of Team Canada for the moment doesn't have, that seems to prepare him for the moment, which would present itself at a place like Quail Hollow. So, I mean, you're right. Would Corey Conners in the hunt surprise me? No. But who do I think can bring it home with 9 holes to go on a Sunday? Not that Corey can't. I just think Nick's probably that guy.
You wonder all these lessons Corey Conners has learned from all these experiences. Sunday at the Masters, misses that 8-inch putt on the first hole, and it was sort of down the drain from there. But Nick Taylor, 20th on the PGA Tour in strokes gain approach this season, has the victory at the Sony Open, has also been very consistent. So a lot of Canadians playing very well. Hopefully we see a Canadian in the mix here in Myrtle Beach, in Philadelphia this week, and of course next week at the PGA Championship.